Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. Through the first quarter of the season, hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nice drive up the middle, gets him about 3. Marty Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's out for 34.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
3rd down from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and short. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down pass play coming. Hits his running back. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
That's him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's a throw. distance now to make up here on second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Takes the second down snap. Oh, put some heat on this. This is brought in at the 15. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Free play here. Let's see what he does. And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We've got a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count.
Okay, ready?
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points.
The kicker on for the extra.
The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at first down here. Here's the one back on the handoff. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. Hits him on the out route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Looking inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, Flacco. Throws caught. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Throwing it again here. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. And he does not tie this this game is extra points off. They remain down by 1. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to try and throw it here. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
To the air on 3rd and long. Brought in left side by Jones. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To throw here on 1st down. Now he's past the 25. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead to 7. All right, so this solid 1st half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He lays out. That gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points.
15. Ravens 6.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 3rd and short.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they...
And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Has room down the left sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans throw their lead just before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing on 2nd. That's Evans making the catch outright. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Looking in the air here. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Go! Let's go!
They are throwing it again. That one's complete over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And they take him down right along the 30. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready! Junior 19!
They'll look to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. He completes it in traffic. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd.
At the 14-yard line.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Let's go!
Working from the pistol. Flacco. Brought in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one.
7-yard line.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Panther 60! Panther 60! Ready, ready?
Sticking to the air here. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Ready? 60 eagle! Eagle, 60.
Back to throw. He's got it. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters into his own hands.
He's got room to roll. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Houston. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, looking to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Again to throw on second. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kicked off by Travis Hunter. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, hey, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs from 37. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
They give it to him again. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Another carry for him. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. It's what these D tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Panther 11, Panther 11.
Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away, and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So 1st down from the 41.
Here we go, Shaq.
Shotgun snap to Flacco. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Lone back gets the handoff. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
So looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
We go play action with Flacco. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Flacco. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. Hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's going to throw it. Is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Setting up to try the point after. And finally gets one to go after a couple of misses already in this one. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets and pulls up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Begins his return at the 16. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
Now give left side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Blanco's going to throw here on first. Into traffic, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back-to-back carries here. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, and even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis and run support.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens going for the win here. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Ryan, ready? 70 range. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens jump in front late. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
29. Texans 22.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Brought in left side by Jones. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Desperation time here. He's got Jones for the completion. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
It's a gain of 6.
Setting up to pass.
First down.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with. Here, we got 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He has the first over the middle. He will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing it again here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Fails to find his running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Running back sent in motion. To throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, if you couldn't do it.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Sends this to the end zone. And to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one is probably the most costly.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Liking 18.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Sign quarterback run here. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.